bombing and a gun attack in the Afghan capital have killed 4 people and injured 18 others. The compound of an age group was targeted in an upmarket area of Kabul. Police say all 6 gunmen were killed after a battle with security forces that lasted for several hours. The Taliban says it carried out this strike. Russia has said the Syrian government has agreed in principle to attend an international conference on the country's conflict. The talks are expected to take place in Geneva next month. Meanwhile, this is inside Syria. The government's still trying to push rebels out of the town of Qusayr near the border with Lebanon. It's a strategic location because it would help the Syrian government secure access to the Mediterranean.
Explosions and gunfire rocked the Afghan capital as the Taliban launched a coordinated attack on a UN compound used by the CIA. A suicide car bomb blast was followed by several other explosions as the militants exchanged gunfire with Afghan troops supported by Norwegian special forces. A Taliban spokesman said the attack was aimed at foreigners who were training Afghan security members.
I was inside the office. Suddenly, I heard a bang, and I saw 4 individuals running towards the building, and security forces were running to the other side looking for other attackers.
Militants targeted the International Organization for Migration, an entity affiliated with the UN. They used a suicide bomb blast to break open the compound gates before taking up positions inside the building itself, saying it was a rest house for CIA trainers. Local security forces responded quickly, sealing off the area.
After 6 attackers got out of their vehicle, first they fired on our guard, and after firing on him, one of the attackers blew up our guard post. The other 5 attackers entered the IOM office. 3 of our friends were killed and wounded.
We understand it was an attack on a guest house holding foreign workers. At least that's what a Taliban spokesman, a known Taliban spokesman who phoned the BBC, told us was going on. He said that a car bomb had been detonated outside the gates of that building and 3 to 4 Taliban fighters entered the building. Afghan forces, as we understand, on their own, without international force backup, are currently in an action to try and retake the building, to try and see whether those Taliban fighters are still alive. But the centre of Kabul locked down now as this gun battle goes on.